Hey, let's talk about cutting the bullshit out of talking about health and nutrition. So oftentimes people will ask me, well, what should I do? Like I talk about health a lot, and I am kind of like a paleo and health freak. And people will ask me for advice or like what to do, what not to do, and I'll tell them, hey, like let's say do not eat grains. And oftentimes I'll hear, yeah, but like I know this guy and he's super healthy and whatnot, and he's just in vibrant health, and all he's eating is grains. That's his whole diet, or whatever. Obviously, I'm exaggerating here, but the point is that there's always a counterexample, and I want you to understand that this example you're giving me, all that is an excuse for you not to try shit. So if your health is in perfect shape and you're absolutely happy with it, you're like, damn, that's like, it's tight, like my health is right, I'm happy with what I've got, my body, my brain is working the way I want to, sure, whatever, give me the counter example and go on living the way you always lived. That's fine. But if you're looking for stuff to change and you're complaining about your health, and someone gives you an advice, and just understand that there's a counter example for everything. For every study that comes out that proves eating this is healthy, there's a study that says eating this is unhealthy. And it's just always gonna be like that. So the only thing you can do that actually makes sense after a while, after trying things for a while and reading different diets, going through different diets, and seeing all the different variations and how they work and not work, you realize that the only thing you can do is actually try stuff and see if it works. And if it does, and if you gave it an honest try and it does work for you, go for it. There's, let's say dairy, for me, I think it causes all this stuff on my face, and I'm cutting it out. And there may be people that, eat a plate full of cheese, chase it with milk, and then smear like yogurt all over their face, and they have perfect skin. But that's not me. And so you gotta understand that you have to cut the bullshit and not look for excuses. Take the advice that people give you. If you ask for advice, take the advice that people give to you and apply it 100%. Trust the process. Trust that someone has. If you trust the people giving you the advice, trust that they thought about it, and it probably works for vast majority of people. Or if it's not you, then that's okay. You just take another advice and try. But don't look at a single tree in a forest that stands over all the other trees, because the vast majority of trees are the same size, and you're probably within that forest somewhere. So look for advice that is generalized and works for most people. Apply it 100%, and then you can talk.